Hey guys, thanks for tuning in back for another Jurassic World Cretaceous tour review, and we're taking a look at the new Albertosaurus that recently came out, even though it came out a little bit more earlier during the Primal Attack wave, and it's still Primal Attack, but it's under the Cretaceous package this time. And yes, it's under that because, no joke, I still got the package here, but I'm not going to go over it, but I'm just going to show you that yes, I got the Albertosaurus in the Cretaceous package, but I got it on Amazon instead. So, yeah, this is a new version of the Albertosaurus that we previously had twice, which was only the battle damage variation. One of them was available for a long time, and the other one wasn't even out in the US, which was a darn shame. So, yeah, finally have a new Albertosaurus, and this time, like, literally, this is a brand new version, despite it being exactly similar, but the only thing that's really different about it is the lower jaw area, which is resculpted a bit, and the legs, and the new Primal Attack action feature. Getting a close-up look on that face right there, because I know I previously reviewed this in the QH Films channel, considering that the original one was owned by my little brother, and I said to myself I was going to get an Albertosaurus myself, and for some dumb reason still hadn't got the original one. So naturally, I'm glad I got this one, and I was still disappointed I didn't get the Battle Damage 2.0 version, which is the different paint scheme. But other than that, this is still a great looking sculpt. I really like the way the Albertosaurus is sculpted in general, because not only is one of my favorite dinosaurs of all time, but seriously, this sculpt definitely does wonders. And like I said, I don't have to go too much on the sculpt, which I've reviewed it already. But again, there's I forgot new torso, not just new legs and a new lower jaw. Considering that the lower jaw is definitely different. Oh, if I can get in the lighting, if you can see it. Okay, you can see it right there. Lower jaw is definitely different looking, because if you get the original version from 2018 or 2019, it's basically a different sculpt. They retooled it just to have it be a little bit more loose to activate the action feature with a button on its tail over here, which you can definitely see here. So it's have a lot more of a roaring action. And it can go ahead, like the neck can go from this area when you twist the tail from that direction. Even though it doesn't tilt to the other side, and it's kind of limited at sometimes, but other than that, it's really freaking amazing that it's got the animatronic feature now. So sculpt-wise, there's only a few new bits of it, but the paint job, I want to go over the paint job because that's what I'm here for. Paint job is really great. It's simplistic and effective, and it's got a nostalgic touch to it in terms of that green and orange, but I really do like the way the green and orange looks on this particular toy. I mean, at some degree, a part of me was wishing that the orange over here could have been like a dark green, then it would have worked even more. But other than that, it's nice. And the this lower color variation here should have continued all the way down. But other than that, I'm not too broken up about the paint scheme. Other than that, I really like the way the paint is. I like this dark green they choose. I mean muted green color. It's not technically dark, but it was a lot more brighter in the production and in prototype photos. So it's really nice. And yes, I may have some paint dabs here somewhere around this area, which is like white paint dabs on like the mouth area or the snout. But other than that, this is all around nice toy, nice new rendition of the Albertosaurus. Definitely worth a pickup if you don't own this dinosaur yet. So yeah, that's going to be it for this review. I know it's short. I don't have to go over too much about the sculpt because, again, it's almost similar to the original battle damage one I reviewed, but it's kind of slightly new. But the paint scheme was obviously the only reason why I had to review, because it's a little bit more different. And I don't feel like getting comparisons and stuff like that. It doesn't have to be that way. So yeah, this figure is really good. Definitely recommend picking this figure up if you haven't. It's under the Cretaceous banner right now because the Primal Attack version was already released previously, or probably still be released in stores, but that depends on where you're at in locations, or I don't freaking know. So yeah, that's going to be it. And a little side note to end off, because I just want to go over and kind of rant a little bit, because it's been a little bit more harder and harder to try to keep up with these action figures, because really just because of the actual stress level going through trying to find figure to figure. I mean, mainly because I don't really have enough money, or I don't get that much money at all just to get the freaking figures. I mean, I always have a chance to get one thing, but it just sidelines and I change my mind at some degree. It's like I'm kind of really picky with these toys, but there's like really the ones I really want to get, like the newest Spinosaurus that is out currently on Canada, or also like possibly coming in the US, but something tells me that the scalpers are gonna rip it out from the stores, all the stocks, and overprice it to $200 or heck even $500. They were gonna go that crazy. Like, them scalpers need a freaking life, to be honest. They need to be illegal. Like, sorry. Anyways, sorry for that. But literally, I just had to go on that tangent because seriously, it's been really difficult trying to keep up with all this stuff because it's been really disappointing. I really wanted to keep collecting more and more, but 2020 took a damn, like a very, very downward spiral toll on my collecting on Jurassic. It's just been disappointing because I'm really loving this Mattel toy line. I've been collecting mostly the figures from 2018 and 2019, and 2020 I haven't got that much out of. Not because I was getting burned out like Toy Adventures, it's because I was literally wanting to get more of those figures, and I was really excited for more until 2020 just, forget it. Anyways, I don't want to go on this rant because I'm disappointed, and I still am. But I'm trying my best to cope with this bullshit. So, yeah. Thanks for enjoying this review and / kind of rant because of the very last few minutes. Hope you guys doing fine, better than how I'm doing right now. So, yeah, see you guys later.